My name is Viglione and I'm the marketing manager at Oztent.
My name is Amanda Viglione and I am the owner of Oztent Australia. I have 6 beautiful children, 4 sons and 2 daughters, and I now have 3 beautiful grandchildren.
My mum's name is Amanda and my dad's name was Shane. I think Oztent's probably about as old as me. My grandfather had a dream one night about a tent, and he woke up and drew some designs down, and a couple of years later he had a working prototype, and with the help of my dad they went about trying to sell that to a bunch of stores, and no one would take it on. Everyone said it was too long and too expensive.
I met Shane when I was very young. He was at university studying to be an accountant, leaving all that behind to pursue a dream where we were hearing a lot of people say that this is not a product that people want. It's too long, it's too heavy, it's going to be too expensive. It scared me, but he had the passion, he could see the vision, and he was right.
And before they knew it, it was bigger than what they would have ever anticipated. Really, growing up, it was all about Oztent. It was all about the 30-second tent and shows and, doing videos in the backyard and that kind of thing. There's such great memories as a kid to have. And so like I said, my childhood is like built around Oztent.
So I was involved in little things like the model for the very, very early brochures of Oztent. So Oztent's been a big part of my life, a big part of my married life, and my children's life as well. So I mentioned I have 6 children, and my absolute joy was being a stay-home mum. It was something that I chose to do and really fully threw myself into that and loved it. I think that enabled Shane to feel free to develop the company with his dad. So for me, it was just, I was in my happy place, my comfort zone. My children were everything to me. And Shane was this very busy businessman, but when he came home from work, he walked in that door and he was dad. He was very hands-on, and I never felt I came second place to the business. I felt really cared for by him and was never regretful of what he was doing with the company. So not long after Shane's dad retired, Shane took on the business, and he was at the helm of the business. He was running it. He had great vision for the business. He was very excited. We were all really excited about where it was going. And then very suddenly in 2010, at the beginning of 2010, went for a routine checkup and discovered that he'd developed bowel cancer. And when he went through a series of tests, it was pretty bad. It was stage 4 bowel cancer.
That was tough. That was really tough. And so for the business, that was huge. But personally, being a 15-year-old at the time, it was pretty devastating for my life and for my family, and just something we never saw coming.
So immediately we were just thrown into a world of, he hasn't got much time. What do we do? What do we do with the business? What do I do with the children? So we thought we had a little bit of time to work all that out, but tragically, 2 months later, he passed away. Shane's death was devastating to the business. He was somebody that you wanted to be around. Everyone loved him. He was such a generous man, such a kind man to be around, and so it really shocked everyone to the core. Naturally, as Shane's wife, the business was handed to me, and I think about 2 weeks after Shane had passed away, I was sitting in his office thinking, what am I going to do here? I had a great team around me, and we're here today because of those really dedicated people who showed so much care and love for my children, for myself, and for this business. I had a passion to see this business grow and flourish. And I really wanted to make Shane proud.
So today we're launching the SV5 Max, and this is a tent that is really close to our hearts. It's actually named after my dad, Shane Viglione, and this is actually the last tent he ever worked on. And so we're really excited to bring this to our customers for a bunch of different reasons. One, it's actually, in my opinion, one of the best tents we've ever released. But two, because it really honours the work that my dad was doing here at Oztent. And so we've taken that design that he was working on and we've really brought it up to speed and finished it off. And I really believe that this is one of the best tents that we have ever released. And I know our customers are absolutely going to love it. And it's got some incredible features. So we've taken the base of the original 30-second tent that my grandfather invented, and my dad then built on that, and he worked on an angled frame. And so the big thing about the SV5 Max is that it's bigger than any tent we've ever released. So it actually comes out on an angle. So instead of your traditional boxed off square tent, this comes out on an angle, giving you a huge 3-meter frontage at the front of your tent. And then again, the awning goes out again on a tapered and comes out to 3.5 meters. And then we've also included a brand new accessory called the zip-in tarp extension, which takes your frontage to 5 meters. And there's so much undercover space there. We've also included a bunch of features that our customers already know and love, including 30-second setup, so you can set up the SV5 Max main tent in under 30 seconds. It's also got sky mesh skylight, so you can lay there and look up at the stars at night. We've included all the peak poles to peak your awning, and it also includes a fly. I'm really proud of the SV5 Max, and I know that my dad would have been really proud of this tent as well. I know how much joy these products have brought my own family, and I really hope it does the same for our customers.